Tell me about what?
FinFET.
FinFET. FinFET is a 3D device. It has more gate control so that it can avoid most of the short channel effects and the adverse effects that we would not like to be in, particularly in analog circuit design. It is more actuating device in analog circuit where we use
Okay.
FET. Uh, it is like
So,
more reliable than a generic MOSFET as it has more gate control. That is, we can
FinFET is a
better
multi-gate,
control
right?
the device.
so how do you say it's we have more gate control?
It has it is a 3D device. It has like more than one gate. It has gate on
Okay.
the three sides, and we can better control the flow
Actually,
of charge in particular direction.
Okay.
channel is surrounded by three gates.
This side, yeah, 3 gates.
Okay. It's not three gates, it's on three sides. Okay. Okay. So we have MOSFET and a FinFET. Why do we go for FinFET?
Low power consumption.
Okay.
Sir,
Can you repeat the
actually,
question?
due to
And
short channel effect in MOSFETs, we
yeah,
can't.
channel formation is very.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, can I answer?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
I believe FinFETs are mostly used in sensors because we need accurate sensing, very detailed. What do you call it? Even the smallest changes we want to be recording. FinFET has more gate control. That is, even the smallest changes can be detected by this FinFET easily. That's why we go for FinFET rather than MOSFET, where we want to actuating things sense the smallest change, analog changes.
IR
That's what
current
we.
drive and IR.
Okay. So someone said uh, okay, but it's not used for sensors. FinFETs are not used for sensors. It's used in mobile phones itself. Have you seen the configuration of a Snapdragon
Yeah,
processor?
Snapdragon have yeah. It they uses
So
FinFET structure other than MOSFET one.
yeah,
So it's a high speed high speed microprocessor.
okay. So so why people prefer FinFET more on MOSFETs? Like I want all the answers. Like, what
Sir,
is it?
it has lower leakage, and also in MOSFET we have short channel effects, so we can make FinFET at very low node.
Okay.
So controlling
We
of
can even divide
control the
like
flow of electrons.
okay. Okay. So okay, I'll go to the next question. So we have you come across ID curve? ID
ID versus VDS or ID versus VGS? So,
ID characteristics. ID versus
yeah,
VGS. Yeah.
yes.
So at saturation, why does the current stops increasing at saturation?
Stop saturation or what is current
Like
saturation?
Sir,
the
actually,
current.
our drain is saturated. That there is a gap between drain and the channel, and the electrons just jump due to high velocity in MOSFETs. So the
Okay.
current is saturated at that time when there is punch through.
Uh, can, hello.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah. because of the concentration of charge carriers we put into a device based on which the current saturates in the device.
How, like, see, the current, how does it saturate? That's my question. I'm not saying about like, at saturation region, the current stops increasing. Why is that? I'm not asking about
Said due to
saturation.
punch, said due to punch through at
The
drain
current does
side.
increase, right? At punch through, it increases actually. Non-ideal case. Due to channel length modulation, actually the current increases.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'm just asking the ideal condition, not the second
Channel
channel
length
effect.
modulation.
I'm asking
Yeah.
that on in an ideal condition, how does the current saturates?
Yeah. Our source and drain are at a particular carrier concentration, and after accumulation, it comes into strong inversion. After strong inversion, the only
See, I'm
carriers
not
that are
asking about. See, I'm not asking about the process how it saturates. Okay, I'm just asking why is when is the saturation, like why is the saturation occurs, like why is the saturation occurs? Why is that it's not increasing? Why is the current not increasing? Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the drain, the depletion width increases as we increase the VDS, such that it keeps the carrier concentration constant in the channel area, even though you increase a VDS.
Okay. So
So,
I
like,
can I'll give a simpler answer for this. It's just a channel capacity.
yeah,
So when the
yes, yes.
bottleneck is achieved, when the bottleneck is achieved, increasing. That's it. Simple, just one word answer. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, okay.
Have you come across standard cells?
Yeah, I'm aware of standard cells, yes.
So so what is a pitch?
Which is the
Height.
distance between each standard cell, minimum distance that should be kept between each standard cell, I guess.
Okay.
Two cells.
How is the pitch height calculated?
Number of layers divided by number of layers divided by pins.
So not like that. So it's not about layers or pins or all. So it's based on the distance between the tracks. Okay. So that's a formula for that. You can Google it. Okay.
But sir, tracks also it's related to layers. Now, layer-wise track this spacing between two
No,
tracks also increase.
no,
Correct.
no, no. It's not about track. So tracks is like you count, like that's the, if you want to build a standard cell which is very much dense. Okay, you'll go for
Okay.
7 tracks. Okay, if you go for a normal one, we'll go for 9 tracks. If you want it very high performance, you'll go for 11 tracks. Okay.
Okay.
So pitches is, if you calculate the pitch into the number of tracks is going to be the cell height. Okay, stand cell height. So this stand cell height will be common for all throughout the cell library. Okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay, we'll
But
go to the
sir,
next
there is
question.
a relation with layers, metal layers. Like if there is M8 and M11 metal layers, so the track, as per that, a tracks spacing between two tracks also increase. Correct or what? It's
See,
like
it's based on number of metal layers you are going to use in a standard cell. Okay. So
okay.
if you take, for example, if you take a standard cell, you will try to complete the whole standard cell to
Okay.
complete within metal 1 only. You won't use metal 2 or metal 3 or all.
Yeah.
So metal 1 is just metal 1 and poly will be there and the wells will be there. So if you want metal 2 and 3 to be used, it is not possible. It can be used only for metal contacts
Oh,
only, connections over
okay.
it. Okay.
Oh,
Uh, okay. So have you come across VCO?
A voltage controlled oscillators, okay.
Yeah. So, how does it? Can you explain the voltage control oscillator? How it's working? It?
Oh, Voltage control oscillator.
Some offset, there is some offset frequency of it, and when we applied an internal voltage, then it will create a frequency of different value according to voltage we applied.
A voltage
Okay.
control oscillator is a proportional device. The output frequency will be proportional to the input voltage that is applied to the device.
Okay. How is it proportional? Can you explain how is it? How is the frequency is related to
Increasing
voltage?
increasing the voltage, increasing the frequency
How? How?
directly.
That's
Like
what how. Just give me an example. Like how is it? What's the working? Exact working? So
like if
okay.
we
Let me ask
consider
you something.
2.5 gigahertz like universal
See,
frequency.
I'm asking what is the working. Okay, I'm not asking how. See, uh, based on a capacitor, isn't it? Like there's a load capacitance out on the output. So based on the current, if you increase the voltage, the current is going to increase. So
Hello,
when hello,
can I continue of voltage control oscillator?
yeah, tell me.
So normally, depending upon the voltage, my oscillations will be occur. Suppose for an example, when an amplifier is given,
Okay,
suppose for an example, a signal is given to that, depending upon the voltage of what we are giving, will make up as the frequency of oscillations. Means, I will connect an RC circuit so that based upon if my that level is this, then the capacitor discharging will take place. So that I am controlling my voltage, I mean controlling my frequency depending upon my voltage. So I can be termed it as a voltage control oscillator.
yeah. So how is the oscillation is generated?
Based on the charging and discharging of the
Yeah,
Yeah, but
capacitor
based
inside
upon
the
the
circuit.
charging and discharging of the capacitor. So as we already know that the capacitor will charge from same direction where it is charged, right?
okay.
So
So
we will give
so you're
some
not giving any, you're just giving the feedback, isn't it? There's no input for VCO. How do you do
Yeah.
it?
Given
repeat the
no
question.
feedback.
Hello.
Sir, repeat the question once.
So you're not giving any input, right? You're not giving an input for a VCO. How do you give? How is the VCO is generating the simulate a standard signal?
We are feedbacking its own output onto its input.
Yeah. That is there. But when the circuit starts, okay, we don't have an input, right? Like how does it generate automatically?
We will give positive feedback, sir.
Yeah, you're giving
A
okay. You're
beta,
giving
A
feedback. Okay.
beta greater than 1.
Yeah, that's fine. How is the
A
input?
beta
Initial input?
greater than 1.
Where is the input coming?
And due to noise, it will generate.
So
Yeah, this is
normally
Due
for
to
a
internal noise,
oscillator
it
to
will slowly generate.
yeah, noise is the answer. So and noise is given is generated and is
otherwise
amplified
we will
on
take DC component.
DC.
DC because we do in practical we won't get you DC no sir. It will be pulsating DC.
Yeah, pulsating. Yeah, it's a oscillation on oscillator only, no? Like you will have pulsating DC only.
Uh, yes
You'll
sir.
get a sine
Instead of
waveform
taking
or
noise, we can take pulsating DC for our better performance.
I didn't
Because
understand
any
the question.
electronic, sir.
Come again.
So normally for the better performance, instead of noise, there may be several types of noise like
Yeah,
white noise,
yeah.
Gaussian noise. So we can take.
So it's generally white noise. You say all together it's a white noise. That's it.
Uh, so instead of taking noise, we can take a pulsating DC for the better performance of the system.
Yeah. So it's just so what whenever the circuit runs, automatically then all the noises starts coming into picture. Okay. So that'll be crosstalk. There'll be noise from. So there'll be noise even from a transistor. you know, which is the most noisiest element in analog circuits, or like what are the devices in VLSI? What is the noisiest circuit, noisiest element?
White Gaussian noise.
No, I'm asking which component, like uh, which component in analog circuits. Okay, which resistor, capacitor, transistor, what is it? Which is the noisiest one?
Register and MOSFET. Register.
MOSFET.
Yeah, MOSFET is the noisiest one. Okay. Okay, coming back to Visio, you have said based on able to
Yeah,
uh,
voice is
yeah. So you have a VCO. How are you controlling the voltage, input voltage for a VCO? Is it the VDD? Is it the video you are varying and getting the voltage? You are
we
getting a
control the gate voltage based on the gate input voltage.
we are not giving an input, right?
Yeah.
Depend on
So,
depend on gains, sir. Slowly it's oscillate A beta greater than 1. After some frequency, at what frequency time we will give only gain will vary. A beta.
no, see, so